The United States, often touted as the land of opportunity, is becoming increasingly unaffordable for many Americans. The rising cost of living is a pressing concern that affects people from all walks of life, making it difficult for them to make ends meet. Housing, healthcare, education, and everyday expenses have become exorbitantly expensive, leaving many wondering if the American dream is still within reach. Housing prices have skyrocketed in recent years, driven by demand that far outstrips supply. This has led to a rental crisis, where people are forced to pay exorbitant prices for a place to live. The situation is further complicated by stagnant wages, which have failed to keep pace with the rising cost of living. As a result, people are being priced out of their own cities, forced to choose between paying rent and paying for basic necessities like food and healthcare. The cost of healthcare is another major concern. Medical bills and insurance premiums have reached alarming heights, making it difficult for people to access quality healthcare. Even those with insurance are often left with hefty out-of-pocket expenses, making it challenging to afford necessary medical treatment. This has created a situation where people are forced to choose between their health and their financial well-being. Education, which is supposed to be the great equalizer, has also become depressingly expensive. College tuition has increased dramatically, leaving students saddled with crippling student loan debt. This has led to a situation where people are forced to make tough choices between pursuing higher education and pursuing a career that can help them pay off their loans. The wealth gap is further exacerbated by the fact that those from lower income backgrounds are often priced out of higher education, perpetuating economic inequality. Beyond these major expenses, everyday costs such as groceries, transportation, and childcare have also been rising steadily. Inflation, stagnant wages, and the growing prevalence of contract and gig work have all contributed to a situation where people are struggling to make ends meet. This has led to a growing sense of financial insecurity and anxiety, as people struggle to afford the basics. So, what can be done to address this issue? One potential solution is to increase wages to keep pace with the rising cost of living. By raising the minimum wage and ensuring that workers are paid a living wage, people would have more financial stability and security. Additionally, policies that address the root causes of rising costs, such as housing shortages and healthcare inefficiencies, could help alleviate the burden on American households. It is also essential to address the growing wealth gap, which is perpetuating economic inequality. By implementing policies that promote economic mobility, such as progressive taxation and social welfare programs, we can create a more equitable society where everyone has access to the opportunities they deserve. Ultimately, the rising cost of living in the U.S. is a complex issue that requires a multifaceted approach. By understanding the factors driving this trend and advocating for policies that promote economic stability and equality, we can create a society where everyone has the opportunity to thrive.